What's up, guys? How you doing? I want to introduce you to my little cat, Jenny. So today I want to really talk to you about, how overarching sales is, okay? Sales permeates everything, absolutely everything that we do, okay? And one of the biggest things that a lot of people get wrong, in my opinion, when they're selling is not what you say, but it's how you say it. We're in my living room right now. Apologies for the mess. The reason she's in this video is because the only true way that you can communicate affection to an animal is through your tone of voice. Because you can say, hey, you're a really smelly, horrible cat. But when you say it with love, it's the actual tonality that people hear. And guys, this in the digital age, right, where you're rarely meeting someone, I say rarely, you're often not meeting someone face to face, what really comes across is your tone of voice, the energy with which you play with words, and the speed at which you talk about, and therefore the comfort and the trust that you communicate. It's exactly the same as what you do with your pet, right? Your cherished loved one that's going to be, in our household for, Jenny, you're what, like 4? You're going to be with us for, no, you're 3.5, 4. I always get that wrong. You're going to be with us for like another 10 years, hopefully like way longer. Hopefully you'll live to the grand old age of 22. But you're going to be with us, right? And look, she's comfortable, she's chilling, and that's really what you need to communicate when you talk to a prospect. They've got to feel the warmth, they've got to feel the energy, and they've got to feel the care in your voice. It should not sound like a routine sales pitch like, yep, dude, so SEO, this is what we're going to do. We know how to do it. And, I'm really sure that we're going to make things work. You need to make sure that you get out of the process of making it feel kind of monotonous or, repetitive. So these inflections in your voice and the way that you can play with words is so key. And if you can master that art, if you can kind of communicate your feelings through your voice and the timbre, the tone, the speed, and the S's, the similants, it's night and day in terms of what you can do when you learn to play with words, or rather the language around words, right? Which is the tone of voice and the communication. And this is a big thing, okay? This is, to be honest with you, potentially one of the biggest things that we need to understand as people that are in the art of sales, because, it's not what you say, it's always the way that you say it. So when you've got, for example, a sales script in front of you, or when you are doing your elevator pitch, whether it's about your startup and you're at a tech day, whether it's about the beauty of, a restaurant like Al Santo in Fulham, one of the ones that we went to, that I didn't probably do the best job of convincing my partner that we should go there because it's awesome, and she had some hang-ups, but I finally got her to go there. She recognized my passion for it, which is the thing that sold her. She's Italian. Passion is something that, as a British person, I've been educated about through the process of being with a beautiful Italian woman, and it took time and it took a demonstration of care. And show this to your prospects, right? Can you imagine, right, being on a call and listening to Deepak talk to you about your sales, or today I'm going to talk to you about SEO. I run a SEO and B2B lead generation agency, but today I'm going to talk to you about SEO, and what I really think is going to help you get to page 1 is if we look at some of the keywords. Guys, you need to entertain with your words. You need to demonstrate that you've got a tact and passion for the things that you do. And guys, I say guys, ladies, whoever's watching, this isn't just about like the art of sales. This is like a life skill, right? This is a life skill. And I want to really communicate this via like talking about an experience that I had. When I was 18 years old, what I decided to do was to go backpacking, right? So there's little old Deepak Shukla getting on the plane, going across the world. What was I doing every day? I was meeting people that didn't know who I was. And to the world, you know what I was at that time? I was this nervous, skinny Indian kid from England who was headed off into the abyss. And at least that's how I saw myself. So what did I need to do? I needed to communicate via my energy and my voice that there was more to me than meets the eye. And a lot of that comes through non-verbal communication, which is your tone of voice. Have you ever seen how when you use WhatsApp, when you're using Skype, when you're using Zoom, when you're using email, when you're using whatever you're using, right? Emojis, exclamation marks, what do they do to your ability to communicate what you can't through words in absence of body language? So, tonality, inflection creates. Hello. Affection. This is Deepak Shukla from the Pearl Lemon Media Group. This is our sales training, and this is your life.